Some great questions have been raised recently about alcohol, how much we drink, how much is safe to drink, and what really constitutes somebody who's drinking too much, somebody who's an alcoholic, somebody who's a problem drinker. I found a website recently called moderation.org, and this is a really great website, and I think it's especially good for people who may be grappling a little bit with their drinking. If you're thinking, I know I'm drinking too much, but I don't think I'm an alcoholic, moderation.org is a really great place to go because they're giving people who may be drinking too much, heavy drinkers, problem drinkers, excessive drinkers, tips and tricks for cutting back on their drinking. Look, we form a lot of habits when we're young that maybe stick with us into our older age that shouldn't necessarily stick with us. And a lot of times this comes down to like how much we drink on the weekend, how much we drink in the evening, and how much we drink overall. There's a difference between a problem drinker and an excessive drinker and an alcoholic. An alcoholic, it's pretty simple. Your life becomes unmanageable because of alcohol. So take, for example, a DUI. You have more than one DUI. The state says you're not allowed to drive a car anymore. If you're an adult and the state says you're not fit to operate an automobile, then your life is probably becoming somewhat unmanageable. If you lose a job because of alcohol, if you lose a spouse because of alcohol, if you lose major things in your life because of alcohol, that points toward unmanageability. If your doctor says to you, hey, you're having a few too many drinks on the weekend, you're getting high blood pressure, you're getting a little bit older, you need to cut back on drinking, but these major cataclysmic events aren't happening, maybe you're not an alcoholic, you just may be drinking too much, and it may be just a matter of habit that you need to break. So I'm going to link to moderation.org. It's also in the blog post that goes along with this video, and you can check out some tips and tricks for cutting back on your drinking. If you are an alcoholic and you're kind of in denial about it and you're saying, hey, well, I just want to moderate, I just want to cut back, I just want to drink a reasonable amount, and you try these tips and tricks from moderation.org and they don't work and you're still getting in trouble and you're still drinking way too much, well, the reason why I love this site, another reason why I love this site is because it'll point out for people, you're not just a heavy drinker. You're not just a problem drinker. You may have more of an issue. But either way, it's great to help people who want to cut back a little bit, people who are trying to discover whether or not they have a problem with alcohol, and people who are trying to live healthier lives. So I really like this website. Link to it here, link to it in our blog post that goes along with this video, and I really appreciate this. If you have any thoughts on the matter, if you're drinking too much, how much is too much, whether you're not an alcoholic, please feel free to reach out because this is a subject that's very near and dear to my heart. I've published extensively about it in the past. So please feel free to reach out. And if you would, we would love it if you would subscribe to our channel. And thank you.